One of the great things of merging HDR is the plethora of HDR merging software that can give a wide variety of renditions to the final image. In this video, we're going to be exploring one such HDR merging app, Easyhdr, a standalone HDR merging app, to see whether it is a great choice for iPhone bracket merging. Before we look at the sample images, let's do a quick run through its features. Easyhdr costs $29, which is much cheaper than competing editors like Capture One or Luminar Neo, which costs $300 and $85 respectively. To use Easyhdr is fairly straightforward. Simply open or drag your brackets into the app. By the way, all the iPhone brackets were shot with the recently updated AuraHDR Camera app, and with every purchase, you help support this channel. As you can see, Easyhdr supports the essentials such as automatic image alignment, noise reduction, and deghosting. I'll accept the defaults and generate the HDR. As you can see, merging is pretty fast. In the left panel, you have a ton of preset options. Personally though, I prefer to stick to the default and instead tweak the photo via the editing controls found on the right panel. The ones I found most useful are its tone curve to correct exposure problems, the local contrast panel, and highlights and shadows. In terms of editing color, Easyhdr also supports a global saturation adjustment and HSL color adjustment via a curve widget. So as you can see, Easyhdr's editing capabilities are very powerful. But all of this doesn't matter if Easyhdr doesn't produce great images with your iPhone brackets. So now let's view some sample images, and at the end, I'll give you my thoughts on whether this is a great app for iPhone HDR bracket merging. So I hope you enjoyed the samples. So what are my thoughts on the results? As far as image quality goes, to my eyes, Easyhdr's output is excellent. It's no secret that iPhone RAW images, because of its small sensor and other shortcomings, tends to produce images of lower contrast and more subdued color compared to its full frame or mirrorless counterparts. Easyhdr's processing seems tailor-made to overcome these deficiencies, producing images that are rich, vibrant, and for the most part, natural-looking, making it appear that the images were shot with a higher quality camera than an iPhone. I also found Easyhdr's automatic ghost reduction, noise reduction, and image alignment very reliable. But is there any downsides? Yes, one downside I've noticed is that some of the processing may tend to produce images which are too dark or too contrasty, particularly when you are merging raw iPhone brackets. In those cases, it would be best to perform some exposure adjustments to correct the problem. So that is Easyhdr. Let me know your thoughts on the output. Do you agree that it produces great image quality? Write it down in the comments. And don't forget to check out AuraHDR on the App Store, the best app for HDR bracket merging and computational photography. See you in the next video.